Hi, this is Dave with Crown Bees, and today we're going to be looking at how to take apart wood trays that mason bees have used and put them back together again. First of all, looking at the block overall, I see that probably a good 20 holes have been filled from the outside. I think we'll find that on the inside we'll probably have seen another 10 to 15 holes that were partially filled up. Mason bees don't always go till the end of the hole. So this is simple. This is I've got these straps on from, just for the first demo. A brand new block. We ship these things with the white strapping tapes to keep them together the first year. I'm going to be taking these off with just a pair of scissors. And getting rid of them. No reason again. Now the first question, some people have asked me, was it what do the mason bees do with the cardboard backing? You will find it interesting that the mason bees don't really mind, and will actually, let's get this in the light, we'll just fill the first part up with a little bit of mud. So it's not that big of a deal that the cardboard backing hasn't completely snugged tight, but it did in general. Now I'm going to be keeping these trays going from left to right or right from left so that they stay in order. These are interlocked. There's it's a negative side and a positive side. So just as I go, I'm just going to be turning them over one at a time to see what's inside here. And I have with me a small screwdriver. Let me get the scissors out of the way. And I'll be using a stiff brush a little later on. But my small screwdriver is just going to be, I'm just coming underneath. These are very durable cocoons, and I'm just making a little pile here in front of me. I almost got that backwards. So just a tray at a time, just working on through. This is, these are all pollen mites in here. Both sides. And I'm just going to work through the entire block. One at a time, just getting all of these bees, all the cocoons, these are all adult bees and cocoons, out. Well, now this is getting into the full trays. Let's get this top part. A lot of pollen mites. This is from a western, northwestern area where there's, it's a very moist area, so a lot of pollen mites are inside there. This is looking pretty good, but you can see that this was the back side of the block, and here's the front of the block. Only looks like you could have told that one, maybe two holes were filled. But see how this thing started here, here. These guys are all in the back part. So it's almost very, it's deceiving that a lot of people will think they don't have that many bees or cocoons that have gone inside here, and actually there are quite a few, because the bees don't always go to the end of the tubes. That's why our easy tears have holes in the back so that you can tell exactly what went on. I've now gone through all the wood trays, and I'm going to again just kind of start doing these on the left hand side, and I don't want to hurt this, so I'm going to take my get all my cocoons out of the way. This will be harvesting later on. All the pollen mites, all of the bees or cocoons are just out of the way, and now I'm actually going to be again going through this. I just want to use, this is a very, it's a stiff brush. It's not steel, but it's a very stiff brush. You could use a toothbrush, but I'm just getting, I had a lot of pollen mites, and I really don't want those in here. So I'm just going back and forth a little bit just to get these things fairly clean. This is pine, it's durable, and again, I'm trying to keep the boards in order as they're going through. I'm also trying to keep the face of these things have been scored with a torch just to keep them marked up a little bit, and the back side is all clean. I still want to keep the scorched sides all on one side and the clean backs on the other side. And I'm just going to walk on through and just get rid of all of these pollen mites on both sides of the boards. Now, if you don't have a stiff brush, a toothbrush could work. It'll take a little longer. But we're not trying to get this thing spotless. We're just trying to get most of the mites out. And one board at a time. Now this doesn't take this long. Probably I think I'll be on this whole block about maybe 10 minutes. My company raises quite a few mason bees for sale out there, and so we've got over 1,000 blocks. That's a lot of minutes to be doing this to, but it's important to get rid of all of the pests that are in it. Done. So next step is to just put the strapping back on. There's a lot of pollen mites that I will be throwing away, and a little bit of wood dust in there. The back of the wood trays is still in great shape. I'm going to be reusing this. And again, the front part is burnished. The back part is nice and smooth. So this is going to go fairly easily. I'm just going to get those nice and straight. And then I'm using cinch straps. Let me open this thing up. So it's just going to go underneath. And with a cinch strap, you come right above the middle and then back down through the front. I'm going to do the back side first with the cardboard backing, so it's positioned just about right. And then I'm going to sit here. Let's turn this thing around so I can get to it easily. I've got my thumb on the back part here, holding it in place, and really just pulling down tightly. It's actually fairly easy to do in these cinch straps. I just took this other one off a little lightly. It's already in place now. And again, just holding that on the back side and pulling away from myself. Let's get that tight. And it's fairly tight. Let me get this one a little more. And I'm now just going to have this guy sitting in my garage ready for next spring. Thank you. This has been Dave with Crown Bees, and we hope that you understand how easy these things are to use. They are a little expensive, but commercially, this is the best way to ensure that you've got no pests and that your bees are in good shape, and it's very easy to open up. Thank you.